welcome back to Casually Crafted. My name is Ashley and this is week 4 of our Leapfrog Make-Along 2024 for the month of February, where we are making frog projects all month long. If you want to see everybody else who is participating, you can follow, I have all their links down below, all the official people that started with me, and I know a few other people have jumped on. And I have made a playlist that I will try to remember to link down below also, and I have been hopefully adding everybody's videos to that as I see them come up. Also a reminder that there is one more week to get any entries into the giveaway. If you are not officially part of the collaboration and want to send in a picture to my email or tag me on Instagram if you post there, and so that I can see that and enter you into that giveaway. So today I have 2 projects to show you. This first one I'm a little bit excited about because I made them up, so it's a little bit different than anything that I've been doing here. So here he is. It is a little coin purse. It's one of those ones where you squeeze it and it opens up. So I wanted to make one like this, with this being his mouth, and then obviously there's like pink inside. I thought about trying to make a tongue of some sort, but thought I couldn't figure out how to do that. So I get these, I think they're called flex frames, just on Amazon. There's different sizes. This is the size I use for the coin purses. I have a little bit larger size that I've made for, actually this is a larger one because I started the bottom too big, so I just used the bigger one. So you could use this to make like a glasses case or a pencil pouch or something like that too. So the yarn that I used for the main part is this Lion Brand Lazy Days in the color Lichen, and it's 100% polyester. It's kind of like a chain spun, and I just thought it was a fun color, and I didn't want anything too like fuzzy for this. So yeah, I don't know if Lion Brand still makes this because I've seen it, I feel like I saw it clearance somewhere. And then the pink on the inside is just this Premier Just Cotton from the dollar store, and this is the color Lollipop. So basically, to make these coin pouches, coin purses, whatever you want to call it, I just chain pretty much the width of this, and then I just crochet around the chain, and sometimes it's too big, and so I decrease slowly. This one I think I used half double crochets. Sometimes I use single crochets, but I didn't want to spend forever on it. And then when I get to this point where I want the main part to be done, I just go back and forth in rows to the height of the clasp, and then come back around and do this other side. But so normally I would make that part tall enough to then fold over and then sew on the inside. My problem with that in the past has been that this part on the inside is really thick, and so that when you let go, it wouldn't like shut all the way. It would kind of leave a little gap. So this time, instead of just doing single crochets the whole way up, or half double crochet in this case, when I switched to the pink, first I did the pink in, I think, that third loop that half double crochets have, so that he'd have kind of like lips. I still don't like how much pink is showing here, but that's okay. And then I just did, I don't know if you can see, I just did triple crochets to make it a taller stitch, and so it was pretty loose. Like, you can even, so I don't know if I like how loose that is, but then I sewed it down without trying to make sure not to go through any of these stitches. I did see one right there that I went through a little too far. And then you have these, like, these are made separately. These 2 halves are made separately, this side and this side, if that makes sense. So you make it tall enough to fold over top of the clasp, and then you put that in. There's a little little peg you put in there and tighten that up, and there you go. To make the eyeballs, I did, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 double crochets on one of the rows, and then skipped a few stitches and then did 7, so that's all in one stitch. And then these are just beads, and I just sewed them down with a little bit of thread and tied the knot on the inside, and that's hidden inside there somewhere. So yeah, that's my little froggy coin purse pouch thing, and that's just going to be for me to keep, because I didn't quite make it all the way across. He does keep, his lips keep like ruffling instead of being straight, so I don't know how much of that is from this being loose or if it's just because I didn't quite go all the way across. I don't know, but since it's just for me, it's okay. I had a lot of fun making him, and my daughter kind of wants him too, but I'm gonna keep him. So that is my first project. The second one is, got strings everywhere. Hold on. This little guy, and I forgot to look at who the designer was. It's on a website or a blog somewhere. They called him some sort of ragdoll, and so I used not Lion Brand, Red Heart Super Saver. I think this is medium time, something like that. And this is a yarn bee or baby bee something, and it's a 3-weight for the belly. So the pattern called for, I don't remember, I think a 3.75 hook, and then they said to do this part at a 3.25 millimeter hook. Since this was skinnier yarn, I just used the same hook all throughout, which I think I'm pretty sure was an F, whatever an F is. I can never remember. And the crown was just a scrap of, I think, Red Heart soft that I had. Anyway, so the pattern was pretty easy. I mean, relatively easy. You make like 2 rows for the legs, and then you join them with like a foundation single crochet, and then you make this whole panel. So you make 2 of those. It's a front and a back. You make 2 arms. You make the belly and the crown. The crown is made flat, and then you kind of make it into like a little cylinder. My biggest issue with this was it didn't explain how, like it told you how to put it all together, it told you how to put this on, you could leave this as a little pocket if you wanted. It didn't tell you how to sew on the arms, and it didn't tell you how to sew on the crown. So I'm thinking it's like a 3D crown but on a flat body, so I just kind of flattened it and then sewed it on with the green, kind of put it behind the seam, and then the arms I just kind of put back behind. It looks funny on the back. And I might tack these down so that they're not floppy. So I just had to go off the picture, and hopefully I did it right. I don't know. Yeah, there's my little frog. He's also, my kids are gonna fight over all these frogs when I'm done. I told them, I was like, when I'm all done, then you guys can like separate them out and keep them. But they definitely liked this one for sure. There's a little cardboard fuzzy on that. I had to find this today because my 3-year-old was carrying it around the house. So yeah, so there's my 2 frogs for this week. Very different from each other, but both cute, I think. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that, and I will see you back next week for week 5 on the 29th. We will see how many I get done, because at this point I have 0 done for that week. So we'll at least get 1, and then we'll see from there. Anyway, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.